Okay, so we are on a Vertechs with the inverted chain synchronized dual piston elevators. This is my first visit to the building. I'll be taking care of it going forward. But they were having problems. There's a few outstanding directives. That's an issue because you can't have that tied back like that. And they were having an issue with people getting trapped in here, I guess, a bunch. So I would assume that was the fix. You'll see that like it works off that magnet, right? So I'm gonna cut the wire ties. It is not done over here. But I'm gonna cut those and then we'll take it up here and see on inspection what it's like at floor levels, if it works or not. Okay, so if you look, there's barely enough room for that to clear. But we should line these up a little better, right? And lining those up better might help for sure. But yeah, definitely you can get a little more clearance there, like if you see right here, right? You're not a lot of room. So you can see there's two brackets there. I gotta get my wrenches and see if we can't slide that out half an inch, maybe a touch more. And we'll do that. Actually, let's go take a look at the bottom. Okay. The only shitty thing about there's a freaking lip here. That's not very user friendly for up here. So again, there's not a lot of room there. I would definitely have it maxing out on this here, right? On that little stop, but it's got to come out more. This one's closer, but I am going to change that a little bit. It does at a quick glance look like a clean install, right? It is weird how they run that unistrut down, grab the bracket for the chains. I mean, it's like, I don't understand the thinking behind using not only like a chain sync, but like, why are you using inverted cylinders nowadays? I'm sure there's got to be a reason that I am unaware of, but like, and we've had two that were relatively new that had to have the jacks, the packing blew out on them. Actually, the second one still hasn't been fixed yet. But I don't get it. I'll be interested to see. We'll take a look in the pit here before. Like, I got a few things to do. The floor level on this rear door sucks. So I got to see what I can do. I've never set floor levels or adjusted floor levels on this Vertech one. But there's a few things to do, and before we leave, we will definitely check the pit to see if we got a leaker. Okay, so here's a look. It's a bit of a goofy setup because as you can see on the side here, there's no slots. I can't feel slots on the back, but as you can see, there's like no room there. It's hard to see shit, but like, look at how it's not very user friendly, right? Trying to get a socket or something up, like, it's frustrating. But as you can see, that's why they put a zip tie on here and wipe their hands of it. And now I'm the lucky guy that gets to deal with it. So let me deal with it. Okay, so this one is gonna have to stay put for now. I can't get that bolt loose. I was gonna remove this, but I can't get something on the back end of it because trying to loosen this just rotates the whole shaft for right now. I'm hoping it works okay, but that one's for, well, it's gonna work. I'm just saying, hopefully it doesn't lock someone in the elevator. But I will deal with that tomorrow afternoon. I'm booked in somewhere else, but I gotta change the phone number here to be calling us, and we gotta look at a couple other things still too. So let me get off the car top and we'll run it a couple times to make sure that door opens. As you can see, we are working fine. We'll try this one. Gotta see if I can get into the COP here. Of course, it'll be the last set, right? Of course, you got to separate the keys, but as you can see, we're running here, right? The floor level is high. That has to be addressed, but I got to separate these keys and get this open. Okay, so we got her open. I had to take a few phone calls there. I reprogrammed the phone. The instructions are pretty straightforward. It takes 2 minutes. I don't know why somebody else couldn't do it, but this is neat because the tape runs through here, right? So if I recall, on an older one of these that I've looked into, it didn't have this guard on it. Like, you could sit here and watch the tape go through. But yeah, there's something about the guy I was just on the phone with was a little bit involved in this, and he was saying something about this may need a software update. So let's take a look at the pit. Okay, so there's a little, so the other one that I was talking about that leaks, it fills up that jug like in no time. It's ridiculous. But I would love to talk to someone from Vertechs and try and understand their thinking. Like, why go with an inverted cylinder like that? I think the tape setup's pretty cool. I don't know if it's ideal, but it is pretty cool. They use Victory doors that we used to use on our Lulas that we would build when we used to do that stuff. They actually put a rupture valve in there. That's all right. Yeah, that's it. So what? I gotta look into this software thing. Something about the floor levels, and I'd like to get a better setup or a bit more room for that. Bit more room for that restrictor, but it's a good first look, and I'll sign the maintenance off. It's good to go. Inspector should be happy that we're maintaining it at least now. Okay, thanks for watching.